Hey everyone, Elizabeth here. Do you remember me? I hope so. I know it's been a very long time since I've vlogged, and I'm sorry to just leave you guys high and dry and hanging. I guess that was rude, sorry. But let's start at the beginning. Last time I vlogged was in March of 2020. And yesterday was Halloween. So this is November of 2021. So that's what, a year and a half? Yeah, a long time. It's a long time. But you can watch my last vlog. It was when me and my dad went out. It was around my birthday. And we went out to celebrate my birthday. And I remember opening that frame set he bought me in the car. And then we went out to the resorts. It was so fun. Well, when we got home that night, I started feeling sick, really sick. You know when you get the flu kind of thing, it comes on really strong and you just feel you're getting sick. And then the next day, my dad started feeling sick. So we got very sick. It was a horrible sickness. And that was right when the coronavirus was starting. So we always wondered if we had maybe gotten it right away, like a first version of it or something. We could have, because we were sick for weeks and weeks. And it was, like I said, a very extreme sickness. So when we finally got better and we did learn that the virus was going around, I didn't want to go back out to Disney, and to have fun and pin trade and risk coming home with the virus and getting my dad sick, because he was in his 70s and he was a smoker, not a cigarette smoker, but he was a smoker. And so I didn't want to be the one to just bring home something and just kill him, right? So I stayed home. But I was happy to stay home because I am a hermit. I love staying home. I love people. I love interacting with people, but in short amounts, because I guess I never really looked it up or anything, but I looked it up recently because I was wondering what the word meant, and I think an introvert is probably what I am. But anyways, so I had fun staying at home for the last year and a half. For a year of that, I actually played a video game. I know it might sound a little sad to some people, but I don't care. There's Elder Scrolls Online, or ESO, is a game that I love, and I've played for a long time since it came out, maybe 10 years or something, a long time. But there's trials in the game, and they're really hard. Well, no, they're not necessarily hard. They have normal, and they have vet, and they have hard mode. And the trial itself takes 12 people to go in together and run it. And then the hard mode ones are the hardest stuff in the game. The game is huge, open, online, and there's tons of stuff to do in the game, but the hard mode trials and dungeons are the hardest stuff, and I forever wanted to accomplish those and get these cool skins and stuff you can get. And I finally found some guilds that were great, and I went and started doing that. I did that 3 hours a day for 5 days a week, and that's basically what I did for, like I said, half my day. Not all half of it, but like I said, 3 or 4 hours a day for 5 days. So, and then the rest of the time I worked, like normal. My dad didn't have a problem with that at all. I still paid my bills and, helped him out with the bills and stuff. And, I still did the house chores and everything. He was excited. He'd watch me play and I'd show him all the stuff. And, he was happy when I finally got the accomplishments done. And then when I did get them done, I stopped playing. I put the videos on YouTube if you guys ever want to see me as a gamer. It's Alex Catastrophe. With an I on YouTube. I could link it, I guess, but they're not anything, if you're not into game or ESO, you wouldn't want to watch them. But anyways, so then I stopped playing the games and I started working like I used to, work, But then, after maybe 3 months of getting back into work mode, something horrible and tragic happened. My dad, a lot of you might have already heard or not, but in case you haven't, this will be a shocker. He died. He died this May, unexpectedly, May 13th, of liver cancer. We woke up one morning and he was orange, totally orange, an actual orange. And we thought at first it was just the beta carotene thing, the sweet potato or the carrots, eating too many, because he did eat a ton of vegetables and healthy foods. But then after, a few days, I looked it up, and it said on there that if it was the beta-carotene thing, that it wouldn't be in your eyes. Your eyes would still be white. It's just your skin that turns colors. But his eyes were yellow, and his, urine and sweat and everything was the orange color, too, which meant it was from the liver. So he went that week and did an MRI, and it did show very large mass in his liver. And then we went the next, weeks go by when you do tests and wait for results and everything. So then it was the next week we went and did more blood work and made more appointments for more tests and stuff. But his health declined so rapidly. By that second week, he was only like just sitting in his chair, not moving. He couldn't eat or drink or anything. He could only eat Jello and just have a few sips of water. And he couldn't really move. And then by the third week, it was just, he was so far gone. We ended up going to the emergency room, and he was only in the hospital for 2 days because, like I said, his health was just declining so rapidly that it was just no point in, it wouldn't have done any good in doing any kind of like biopsy to see if it's cancer, and we couldn't have done anything about all that right now because his whole body was failing, so we moved him to a hospice house, and he was there for a day and a half. And then he passed away. I was there with him the whole time, and it was extremely hard. It was very hard. I was so alone, and my kids and my sister, they didn't come to see him. I'm sure they would have came to see him in the hospital. They didn't come to see him because I didn't tell them or anyone that he was dying, because it was his wish. It was his demand that I not. Because they've had 4.5 years of us reaching out and begging practically for them to come and say hi to us, come talk to us, to be a part of our life again. And they totally ignored us. Nothing. Not even a no thank you or I don't love, nothing. The last thing Zaria sent on my phone, picture-wise, was a picture of a tombstone that said the last name Donahue on it. I guess he couldn't find one that said Donahoe. That just meant to me and my dad that we were dead to them. So they didn't get to see him before he passed. I hope they don't live with that regret. Maybe Amy can. I know that's mean. That might be mean. But she should regret it. She should feel bad what she did to him, But anyways, my dad won't be making vlogs anymore with me, for you guys, because he's not here. Sorry. I just made a vlog for my other channel, Elizabeth Shines, where I was doing like my weight loss and stuff, and I just cried my eyes out, so I guess my tears are dried up right now. I'm getting in that depressed, miserable state again. If you can see my face, it's probably not looking so happy. Sorry. All last month, October, I was super, super depressed because it was my daughter's birthday, and, she doesn't love me. And my dad was gone, and it was just, it's hard. It's hard not having him. I miss him. I love him. But I am going to start vlogging again. I want to get out. I want to go to Disney, especially now I don't have to worry about, killing him with the virus since he's not here. I'm going to get out and I'm going to pin trade. I haven't been to Disney in, like I said, it's been so long. So many changes. I don't even know what has went on there. And I'm super excited to find out. I want to go see what's up with pin trading and what the place looks like. I don't have the money for park tickets. So I will just be going to resorts and to downtown Disney like I used to. I would like to get park tickets in the future. I mean, I miss the parks and everything. But I'm definitely going to be taking you guys along with me. If you want to see me, like my first stumbling, blumbling adventures back into Disney, then I will be glad to vlog it for you guys. And sorry, like I said, that I dipped out for so long. But I'm here again, and I hope you guys watch. My dad did collect pins, and he left me with all his pins. I'm going to be keeping probably about half of them. I'm keeping a majority of all the special ones that he would always show me, that we'd always talk about and look at, his favorites. They're special to me, they're sentimental, and I've never get rid of them. But a lot of his pins he just kept them because they were rare, they didn't mean anything to him necessarily. Kind of like coin collecting. He's kept them because they were rare, and he liked rare things. So I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of those. I've already started listing some of them on my pin store at everythingmouseypins.com. So if you'd like to have any of his pins, if you'd like to help support me in my time of need, because it is very hard right now, then please go and check out my pin store and shop. If not, then please just continue to watch my videos and be my friend, and I would be more than happy. Thank you guys so much, and I missed you guys all. Bye.